Yo, 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 what up, good people? It's your boy Home Boom, and this is the Hold Up Show. And hold up. It is a beautiful day that the Lord has made. I am up early. I am in nature. I am looking at the waves of the water. I am looking at red robins fly by. I'm looking at squirrels doing what they do. Squirreling, I guess. And I'm getting these spiritual downloads, so to say. And these downloads tell me that I'm on the right path. They're telling me that whoever I was and whatever I represented, I can no longer be that. And it's like during my healing, of the emotions and pain that I had to endure, whether externally or internally, it's time to fully bury all of that. It's time for whatever this purpose is, or whatever I need to walk, or wherever I'm being pushed or guided, to finally begin purely without any of the old me affecting it. It's like I've lived this life up until this point, and I got the footprints of good times, and I also have the scars of bad times, and that they will be there forever on my heart. And these footprints are not footprints made in sand, whereas though you could kick them away. They're indented footprints that were made along the journey. Just like these scars that I have on my heart. They cannot be erased. They cannot be plastic surgeryed away in some spiritual form. They will always be there. And just like I can't erase the footprints of good times across my heart away, there is no need to reopen or keep acknowledging the scars that are on my heart as well. These scars and footprints are just reminders, are like quote unquote footnotes of the journey. But it's time for my spirit, my soul, my emotions, and my physical being to be consumed and absorbed in a new light. I know in this world that no one is a saint. And no one will be absolved from going through storms, trials, tribulations, obstacles. And it's like I feel like I've gotten to a point where I finally can purge all the rest of those negative thoughts and feelings that I've ever had. Because they serve me no purpose now in the eyes of him. And it's like, yes, it was him that put this storm on me. To go through the purging of negative thoughts and emotions that no longer serve me. Yes, he said it's time to start from scratch. To reset in his name. To walk through the darkness holding his hand, even though I can't see anything. Know that he is leading me to a light. And that it's okay to bear the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. Of who you are and what you go through for the world to see. It's like I was this emotional robot for so long, because we were toxically shown or told that no man should be emotional, or no man should display emotion, or talk in a manner of vulnerability. To show no weakness. But I think it's weak not to show those things. I believe it takes a great deal of strength and endurance to display your heart. And by me being so guarded, because this is the way that he made me for the beginning path that I've been walking of my life before I discovered him on a spiritual level, that in order for me to get to a point to be able to display all these things about myself, it came at the sacrifice of that old me. And I feel as though with every day that passes, that I'm now comfortable with him having me destroy that old me. Because I wasn't comfortable with it at first. I don't think I was comfortable with killing that old me. no longer reminiscing on the footprints, and no longer using the scars as a crutch to be a certain way. It's like these jobs, these titles, these distractions that we created and indulge in on a daily basis had me lose sight of something. And it's like that sight that I was losing was something in me that was refusing to die, that was refusing to no longer be ignored. I feel the weight of some mission on my chest. And it's like, I gave you the vision. I came and talked to you. I've let you go through your ego death, go through your pride death. I've let you sit and have your emotional purge and your sporadic reactions. And now it's time for you to get on board. Get on board with this whole new skin, this whole new you, this whole new journey. Like you can no longer lay comfortable in the emotional purging state that you were in. And I heard him. And he was real with me that it wouldn't be easy. He was real with me that there would be days that I would be weak, that I would be tired. That there would be days I wouldn't see the next step. Or days he has me not stepping at all because he's preparing or maneuvering other pieces into place that don't require an action or a movement from me. And then like and during those times where he has me sitting, he doesn't need a movement from me. Are probably some of the bigger tests that he's put me through. Because with idle time is when the devil's opportunity to reemerge comes. And I believe I've been a victim of that at times. And being a victim of that sometimes was like a way for him to show me that I was still holding on to some corners or some crevices of this old me. And that for finally to take the first step in the new me, that heart should be 100% full of pure, untainted love. And that means even love for where I started in life, loving what I went through in life, loving where I'm at in life, and loving where I'm going. And I believe I possess that love. I believe he's given me the armor now to withstand the devil's attacks during that idle time when he has me on pause, while he has other things to put in motion in my favor. Because anger is a low vibration, and nothing good can come from anger. Only more anger, or more other low vibrational emotions that could associate with anger. Why is this one braid just sticking out? I don't like that. Yeah. There we go. away. And I no longer want to dwell in any low vibrational emotions. And it's just not to say that I'll never get angry again, or I'll never feel sad again, or I'll never worry about something again, or I'll never grieve. Because that would be lying about life itself. It's like what you consume. It's like if I allowed myself to stop, or if he set me down for a second and I allowed myself to start consuming negativity again, that when something negative comes out of me, I can't be surprised, or I can't be upset after the fact when I sat there and I consumed the negativity. And it's like, I haven't regretted anything that I've done. But that doesn't mean that it has to sit right with me, because it didn't sit right with me, whether I feel justified in my actions or not. It just doesn't mean that it sat right with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can relate it to like football. It's like with every good efficient touchdown drive, it could be 2 or 3 possessions of 3 and outs because I let negativity stop my plays. I let negativity stop me from quarterbacking with love. Like, you know, when you watching football and your team go 3 and out, you're upset. You're like, you went out there and ran these 3 low vibrational plays. When you got a whole playbook of things that you could have ran to help you succeed. Or even a case like, I've started this drive at the 1 yard line. And I'm driving down the field with these spiritual plays. And then boom, I run a negative play and get sacked for it. Or I run a negative play and now my message got fumbled. Or I run a play that I thought was based in spirit, in love, but really it got intercepted because it was still based in some form of negativity. It's like if your team is your spiritual playbook is run based, and your success is predicated on positive gains in your run based faith, why would you go out there and pass 1,000,001 times when your spiritual playbook is run based? It's not equipped for you to go pass. Because passing could have a negative impact on your forward movement. Because even in your spiritually run based playbook, a half a yard positive is always better than a half a yard negative, or even a sack or interception or a fumble or more major impacts. And it was like, wow, God had me in these certain plays that I may have got no gain on the play, got no, on this down, you got, it was just no gain. Like it was, just nothing to gain. Those are the, moments that I feel as though he was teaching me to navigate. And it's like so many ways that I can look at it. It's like, yeah, I've been wearing this one uniform for so long that now we bust out the new uniforms, which would be the new me. If I'm running the same plays, getting no gain or negative yards, what difference would it make that I got on the new uniform if I'm still practicing and moving in the same manner? Clearly, I'm not using the spiritual playbook. I must be using some other type of plays. Like he called a play for me and I got in a huddle and I ran something else. And then I can only look at me and say, damn, I lost yards on that play. Damn, I fumbled the ball. Damn, I threw an interception. I should have ran the play he told me to run from the spiritual playbook. And I can accept that. I can look at myself and say, that was a bad move. That that was a bad play. That was a play that was going to get you no gain or negative yardage. Or, I could look at it like, you know what I mean? You can't wear this new uniform but still got the old uniform socks and cleats on or something. Like, or you still got the old uniform's helmet on. It's like if you're going to make the change, you can't make a part-time change. Or even you can't make only a change after one or two plays and then go back to the old plays and then try to go back to the new plays. It's like you're not establishing the identity of your team. Because with every season, with every game, with every quarter, you're establishing what your team is going to be to win. And when I'm referring to team, I'm referring to the spiritual, mentally, physically, and emotionally team that you've put together for this new season in your life. And it's not to say like that within me stepping in this new spiritual season, running out with these new uniforms on and this new spiritual playbook, that I'm going to win every game. Because you're not going to win every game in a season. You strive for that. It can be done. But it's very rare that it's done. Because it's life. Things happen. You could come with your new uniform. You could come with your new team and your new playbook. But if it's snowing that day or raining that day or extremely hot, there's other external factors that can create circumstances during a game you're trying to win. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say here. It's like I don't want my message of leading with love, finding your peace, finding your spiritual and emotional freedom, to be lost, falling victim to negative plays. Because you still looking at the footprints and scars on your heart of last season's team or the last coaching regime's teams. You got a new head coach now. You got a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. You got a new roster, new new uniforms, new playbook. Why would you ever want to sprinkle in plays that weren't working in those negative seasons? And expecting different results, like you weren't losing with those plays. And I don't think the Lord brought me this far for me to start using old losing plays or playbooks or things that never resulted or had any good results. Yeah, so that's my message for the day or for the morning. Stick to the new playbook. Stick to the new journey. Wear the new uniforms. You know? If your spiritual team is run based, stop trying to pass. Because you're not equipped to pass. It's not going to get you where you need to go with this team. It's not going to get you where you need to go with this playbook. So, it's your boy Hoom Boom. And I hope this resonates with someone. I hope this helps someone. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you get out and achieve whatever the Lord has in store for you. And let's make it an amazing one. Peace.